It begins in a clinical white room with a psychiatrist who promises breakthroughs through a radical new therapy. Patients release their rage, their grief, their trauma. But somewhere beyond the walls of the institute, something else is being released too. The Brood takes the sterile world of science and twists it into body horror, where emotions don't just stay bottled up, they manifest. The film simmers with the tension of family wounds and unresolved pain, building an atmosphere that feels more claustrophobic the longer you sit with it. Is this about therapy gone wrong, or is it about how far buried anger can reach once it's given form? Either way, the closer you look, the harder it is to shake what's festering beneath the surface.
They come from the unknown. You can feel their presence. Never before have you come this close to the edge of terror. Never until now.
I'm in the middle of a strange adventure.
I want to go with you wherever you go.
Then look!
Once unleashed, the Brood will destroy anyone. David Cronenberg's ultimate experience in inner terror.
At first, it's just a bad night out. Music, laughter, and then someone snaps, hair falling out in clumps, eyes blank, violence spilling out of nowhere. Blue Sunshine takes the drug culture hangover of the 70s and pushes it into nightmare territory. The premise is simple but terrifying. Something taken years ago comes back, not with nostalgia, but with madness. The film wanders through suburban streets and fluorescent supermarkets, making even the most ordinary spaces feel off-kilter. There's no monster hiding in the shadows, just the possibility that the person next to you might suddenly unravel. If the past never really lets go, how safe can the present ever be?
I said a long instrument!
1967. Doctors and scientists predicted it. Blue Sunshine.
Jerry didn't do this!
One man must solve the mystery. Blue Sunshine.
Give me a sponge!
The nightmare has begun. Blue Sunshine. It could happen to you.
Deep underground, after an earthquake, something crawls up into the light. Tiny insects, strange and almost alien, that thrive where they shouldn't. Bug is part creature feature, part doomsday tale, and part uncomfortable mirror of how fragile our environment really is. These insects don't just scuttle, they ignite, they destroy, and they leave behind a creeping sense that the natural order has slipped out of balance. The film lingers on small details, the sound of wings, the twitch of antennae, the way fire spreads faster than reason. It's about what happens when nature decides we're no longer in control. When survival feels this microscopic, what chance does anyone have of stamping it out?
The bug grows. A terror so real, it will make your skin crawl, your heart pound. You won't live alone, if you live at all, when the bug comes to your house. Then it happened. Bowels of the earth itself, spitting out the fires of hell. Like a rock, it traveled in the exhaust pipes of cars, making fire. Wherever you turned, the bug was waiting, ready to grasp you in its soul-chilling grip of terror. It was a creature from hell, and nothing could stop it. Your soul screamed for release from the bug.
It starts in a quiet Arizona town, where life revolves around ranches, fairs, and small talk on porches. But then the livestock begin to die, and the cause isn't disease. It's swarms of tarantulas, moving in numbers too large to comprehend. Kingdom of the Spiders turns the open desert into a trap, where there's nowhere to run, and the horizon is crawling with legs. William Shatner plays the local vet trying to keep control, but the more he looks, the clearer it becomes. This isn't an infestation, it's an invasion. What makes it sting is how grounded it feels. No supernatural twist, just nature overwhelming human arrogance. How do you fight something that multiplies faster than you can kill it? Maybe you don't. Maybe you just wait to see if you'll be swallowed up too.
Kingdom of the Spiders. The next victim could be you. An unknown species of horror is born.
If you find any problems out there at the Colby place,
Just keep it to yourself.
I mean, this right here is scientific phenomenon.
An army of deadly predators, searching, destroying anything in their path. Why did they come? Dimension Pictures presents Kingdom of the Spiders.
The spiders in this area have organized themselves into an aggressive army.
I've never seen anything like it.
One minute they weren't there, and the next minute they were everywhere.
Why haven't we heard from the sheriff? He must know we're trapped in here.
Your nightmares will never be the same.
A lone policeman arrives on a remote Scottish island, searching for a missing girl. The locals smile and sing. They insist she never existed. The air is thick with folk songs, rituals, and a sense that everyone knows something you don't. The beauty of the landscape clashes with the unease of what's happening beneath it, until the line between faith, tradition, and madness blurs completely. It's about suspense that builds with every handshake and every forced smile. The deeper the officer digs, the more he realizes he's the outsider in a place that has its own rules, its own truth, and its own way of keeping outsiders in line. When a community believes in something this strongly, who's left to question it, and who dares to stop them?
You'll simply never understand the true nature of sacrifice.